We actually used to call this event Get Ready to Thrive. And I decided I think we're ready. And let's take it to the next level. Does that sound good? And we're actually going to focus in on how to thrive no matter what. Because we will have storms in life. We're going to have surprises. We're going to have challenges. And we want to build your toolkit so that you can thrive no matter what, in the storm and out of the storm. Does that sound good? Are you sure? Yes. Really, really sure? Yes. Okay. Great. You are amazing. You are so beautiful, exactly as you are, that you're willing to authentically connect and serve. And in fact, I want to invite us all to arise to that. Be willing to authentically connect with each other. To not worry so much about what we said or how we're saying it, but really be willing to connect heart to heart with another. And I'm going to invite you to listen with your heart. When we discover something, we learn something, let's embrace that and celebrate. I didn't know that before. Wow, I can bring that into my life. Instead of, I should have known that. And instead of shrinking back, we're going to lean in, what are they going to do if I try this? Step forward in this way. Okay? I have one more. So we have some beautiful frameworks, some tools that we can use throughout our time together today. And you can add the prance and everything. It is all good. This is a safe space for you to fully show up, fully enjoy yourself, connect with each other on a heart level, heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit. But to further support us, I want us to deliberately set some intentions for today. Can we do that? Recognize we're standing for each other. We're holding space for today. We're claiming today. And each of your intentions to come true.
We told both the women, listen, we'd like to teach you about something called Hooponopono. And we'd like to challenge you to take a 30-day challenge. We'd like to help you combine Hooponopono with the law of attraction. And then we have this unique tapping technique that's not EFT, for those of you who know EFT. And what we found is that when people do this combination, they get radical change in less than 30 to 45 days. What if I told you that I know of 4 simple sentences that can help you heal, strengthen you from within, and not only help you heal, but bring you more creativity and inspiration? Would you be willing to give me your attention? Yes. Okay, awesome. What if I told you that we developed a fun, easy way to take a 30-day challenge that will bring you healing in less than 30 to 45 days? Can I have your undivided attention? Yes. Awesome. So here's the plan. I teach you these 4 sentences that are so easy a 6-year-old could do it. We practice it together. I give you a little history about where Hooponopono comes from, and then I set you up today to take the exact 30-day challenge that Chrissy and Suzanne started with so that they could bring radical change into their lives. So grab your pencil and write down these 4 phrases. I can guarantee you, if you say these 4 sentences for 30 days, something big will shift in your life.
I'm going to talk with you about thriving. And we're going to look at how do we thrive no matter what. A key to manifestation is that we want to claim where we're going. We want to know where we're going, what it is that we're wanting to manifest, that we're wanting to bring in. And then, by golly, we got to take some steps to get there, to bring it here, to bring it forward. But how many of us know things intellectually? I think we know lots of stuff. We have all kinds of certifications and degrees and things that we know up here. But it's different to know it on a cellular level. So that part of the journey that was hardest for me was that being willing to be seen and heard. The Success Panel is an opportunity for us to celebrate these amazing women that are stepping forward. They're stepping out in new ways. They're bringing a powerful, amazing gifts to the world, and we get to celebrate with them. So this is a time to hold space, acknowledge, and celebrate. We've been talking about celebrating today being important and key on the journey.
My work with Rebecca has started a couple years back, and my flower that you guys are all filling out here was not very full. And this year, in 2018, I'm working on a book called Relationship Navigation. It Takes More Than Love, and it's a solo book. Last year I did a chapter in the Grandmother Legacies about my amazing grandmother, who was voraciously curious and really gave me the appetite of curiosity for the men and women in my life. And that's what I bring to my clients.
The two biggest things I want to talk to you about is our children's book. Super excited. It's been in the works for like 10 months. The artist had a healing herself, and her family had a healing. So we're super excited that it's on Amazon at this time, and we just really want to put it into the hands of every parent, every grandparent, and every child. And even though it's written for elementary age children, the story is so heartwarming and healing, we believe it should be in everybody's hands for any age. And then the other thing that we have going on at Radical Change Coaching Academy is in June, we're opening up our next coaching program. And we only do that about 3 times a year. So it's a 90-day coaching program where we spend 3 months with you, and we teach you everything you need to know about the healing power of Hooponopono, the law of attraction, and something called results-oriented living. And results-oriented living is when you get to be your best self, you get to know yourself better than ever before, and we actually teach you how to become more resourceful than the average person.
This is what this moment is all about. You heard everyone speak of just how their career just started to blossom and just really did it in such an amazing time. This is what Rebecca does. She reminds me of a woman in the Bible.
Some of you would share with me, Gary, I just want a man who sees the amazing woman that I am. Gary, I just want to know that I can be loved and cherished. Is there a man out there that would commit to me, that we can build this thing called love together? And I heard the pain of not being seen, and the pain of not being worthy to be committed to, or not being cherished. And eventually I decided it was time to write the book.
Many of us know experts, or we are experts in our various fields and industries. How many of you would consider yourself an expert in your industry? Yeah, we have a lot of experts in the room. But I find experts are still looking to have more influence. So there's this shift from being an expert in your field to being recognized as an expert, having influence in a variety of arenas. I hear this a lot with the speaker talent search that I do. A lot of speakers are more comfortable live stage. That's where they can make the connections. That's where they can feel the energy. Absolutely, you can. But you also can do it through the internet. You can do it online. You can do it in a lot of different medias. Just because you don't necessarily see the person that is receiving your message does not mean you can't connect with the same energy and passion and heart. You can. But there are skills that you develop. If you have an audience that has thousands and thousands, you're not necessarily going to see every single person eyeball to eyeball that you're connecting with. So how do you show up powerfully in that space? So you want to be thinking about these things as you're wanting to bring your message to more people. You're wanting to step into a place of more influence, which I celebrate, because the more people we can touch, the more hearts we can help, then we can make a positive difference in the world. Heart by heart, life by life. We have the opportunity to do that. And I want to invite you that if you are an expert that has something that can change the world in a positive way, let the people know that can use that need that help. Be easy to find. Don't make them go on the search hoping. Be that light that stands out so they can find you easily. I want to encourage you to find your path, find your way. Your people need you. They need you in lots of different shapes and platforms and sizes. And the more types of platforms that you're on, the more they have an opportunity to interact with you, the faster that trust gets built.
Do you have a message? Do you have a calling? Do you have a legacy you want to make before you leave this world? These patterns of behavior keep us alive, help us to survive through our childhood. But then as we get into our adulthood, they don't work so well anymore. They limit us. And in fact, they do not allow us to show up as our authentic self. You are actually wired to bond with other people because you survive better in community. So when all 4 of these keys are in harmony, brilliance guides. We connect with the guidance of source, and magic happens, and we are able to step into our authentic power. If you were to die tomorrow, what would you regret? I know it's hard to imagine dying tomorrow. It seems silly, right? But the fact is that none of us know. None of us know when we're going to die. If you lived with no regret, what would you be able to do? What would you be able to be? What would you be able to have?
Woohoo! Yay! Thank you. I get lots of Kimmy hugs.
My
Beautiful.
favorite. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'm really, really excited to talk about books. And I want to talk about the written word, books and magazines, in a couple of different ways, because I feel like there are some myths and misunderstandings out there around books. One challenge I hear is that so many people have these books, they've published a book, and now it's sitting in their garages, it's sitting in their storage unit, it's not getting to the hearts and hands of the people that need it.
I want as well to talk with you now about prosperity consciousness and money as a divine gift coming from God or the universal source for each and every one of us in order to support our dreams, to make sure that we live our authentic life. You are valuable, beautiful, being of light. And the whole universe is on your side, supporting you and your dreams. Your journey is important.
And now I'm going to call Rebecca back up on stage, and we're going to have more fun adventures with prizes and all kinds of good things.
Right.
Perfect.
Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, good. So, how is everyone doing? Good. Are there some intentions that have moved forward? Some powerful connections, something that you want to share that has moved forward for you, that we can celebrate with you? Anyone like to share? Yes.
I came to your seminar starting last year, and I've opted into several opportunities actually. And the one that is really blossoming in my life came as a direct result of meeting you. I met somebody else, and I met somebody else. And what I want to say about that is how remarkable it is to stay open and to go where the energy is and to let opportunities present themselves that I might not even have known about the month before, and to really, it feels like a personal mandate for me to stay open and go where the energy is and let things unfold. So
Beautiful.
what do you call the 3 levels of separation? And it's happening big time.
Oh, congratulations. We celebrate that. I love it. Thank you. Anyone else? Something to celebrate, share, ahas. We're feeling full. Good, yes? Give me. Thank you, Jean.
What came to me this morning was really just, I've been restudying A Course in Miracles recently, so I'm working on letting the Holy Spirit guide me, and that was my intention for this morning. And it feels like I've had that experience with you all of just being present and uplifting everybody in the room and feeling that in my heart and feeling the love around me. And that has just been an amazingly beautiful blessing. And part of that is the kind of events that you create, Rebecca, where people are safe to open their hearts. And you set the intention at the beginning, and it's I feel very full and nurtured. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. We celebrate that. Thank you. And that's important. I want everyone to feel safe, to feel supported, to feel seen. And I want you feeling full. I don't want you leaving hungry. I want you feeling full to overflowing in a good way. That you have things that you can move forward on in your life, that you've gotten some tools, some insights, some additional ideas of things you can apply in your life. So I encourage you to review your flower, look at your checklists, look at those things that as you go back out into the world, you can take with you. And don't forget to take a scoop or 2 of that soup we created this morning. When we're lifting each other up, we're lifting our intentions up. I wanted to acknowledge some people in the room. So we have this amazing team of helpers that helped us set things up the night before, got here early in the morning. We had a shorter time than expected to set up everything, and they did it with grace and support and beautifully. So I'd love to have our team of helpers stand up. They've been holding space for us all day. If we can give them a round of applause. Thank you. We so appreciate each and every one of you holding space, helping with all the little details so everything is flowing as beautifully as it has today. So we thank you. Beautiful. And then we have these amazing speakers that have served us today, that have come together to pour into you, that some have traveled great distances to be here, to bring their wisdom, their heart, and their expertise to support you on your journey so that you are thriving in all that you do. And I'd like to take a moment to have our speakers come back up on stage, and we have a little thank you gift. Because I like gifts. So come on up. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. And we should have, okay, so Gary will get his gift in a moment. He will. But I wanted to share, so those of you who are curious what the gift is, it's a crystal lotus as our way of thank you. and they've been woven in with our energy today to support you, remind you of our time together, and we just thank you for giving to us in such a generous way. Can we give them a standing ovation and thank them? Thank you. Come on up. Thank you. Ah, there's Gary. There we go. I knew he would come. Beautiful. So thank you, our amazing Thrive speakers. We so appreciate you. Thank you. You made it just in time. It's all good. So the next group that I want to make sure we acknowledge and we thank are each of you. Today would not have happened the way it's happened, the way it's unfolded, with one of you missing. Each of you have brought your gifts, your way of being to our community today and made it special and rich. And I want to thank you for that. I want to thank your willingness to be seen, to come great distances and connect with each of us. You have enriched all of our lives by being who you are and being willing to share the gift of you with each of us. So to acknowledge this and to celebrate it, can we each stand with our flower pins that we have committed to holding up high, to celebrating? Okay? And together, I want you to repeat after me, okay? I celebrate our time together, and I commit to lift my flower, representing me, high and proud, to enrich the lives of all of those around us. Beautiful. Thank you, and may you thrive. Are you a speaker looking to reach more people with your message? You have a global vision that you want to touch the world and make a global difference. If so, I have an amazing opportunity for you. It's called the Speaker Talent Search. Again, that's the speakertalentsearch.com. You'll find all the details, but here are the highlights. With one application process, you get clarity on your message. You get to fine-tune how you want to reach the world. Then you'll have everything ready in one place for the opportunities when they come. Second, we select you as a finalist. You get to come in and audition with a 7-minute audition, open up the door to hundreds of speaking opportunities. I hope you lean in. I hope you say yes. We would love to hear your message. Help you touch the world powerfully. Again, that's the speakertalentsearch.com. We look forward to hearing your powerful message. Hi, I'm Rebecca Hall Gruyter, and I'm the producer of the Empowered Connections TV channel. And I wanted to personally invite you to come on over, enjoy our amazing shows. We are all about empowering women. We're all about transforming lives. We're empowering men to really step out and be all they can be. We are looking for programming and shows to bring things to the next level. So if you are somebody that feels a show birthing within you, you have a calling to bring your show to life and touch the world, please reach out to me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. We are launching new programs and shows every week, every month, because we're going to change the world. I look forward to talking to you.